What is up? What is going on, Lux Tribe? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to our channel. This is our channel. What are we in the mood for today? Well, we are going to be talking about your packing essentials, right? When you've planned that trip, you've gone through all the stages. What are your packing essentials? How do you even begin? So, what are those packing essentials and how do you even start to pack? So, one thing I tell all my clients, I always tell them, look, if you're going to try and pack, again, always do it ahead of time. That's something you guys are always going to hear me say. Always plan ahead. Try not to do last minute. Try not to do last minute. And even last minute packing has its own little je ne sais quoi to it. But there's a way of doing it. You actually have to plan for that, right? So, plan it ahead. When is a good time to actually start start packing, right? I tell all my clients at least a month before your trip. Now I know y'all like, what? That's way too soon. That is way too soon. Well, it really isn't, right? Whether you're packing for a month-long trip, whether you're packing for a 2-week trip, whether you're packing for a weekend trip, you want to plan ahead. That is the key there. You always want to plan ahead of time. So that 1 month, it's perfect, right? So there's things I'm going to tell you guys to do when it comes to packing for your trip. In that first month before the D-Day, right? The D-Day is the day you're actually going on that trip. What I want you to do is in your bedroom or in your closet, I want you to first go and open up your suitcase. Whichever suitcase it is you want to take. Now, in doing this, you are going to realize that you may need to buy a new suitcase because the one you have, guess what? May have broken, or you can't find it, or you were using it to store something, so now you have to go and find a new suitcase. You see where I'm getting at right now? Right? Just because you're thinking, well, it's just a quick trip, you can find things that can come up out of nowhere, right? So, first things first, find that suitcase. What suitcase do you want to use? Is it a duffel bag you want to use because you're only going on a weekend trip, right? Ladies, is it a duffel bag or is it an actual carry-on suitcase? Because I'm going to tell you, sometimes duffels tend to have more room for us to pack more stuff in than maybe a carry-on. And sometimes you find those good carry-ons and you're a really good compact packer, you're going to be able to fit a whole lot more stuff in certain carry-ons. Okay? And I'm going to take y'all in probably the next video on the best type of luggages to buy. I know there are a lot of TikTok videos, Instagram reels about different type of compact luggages. We're gonna go through it together, okay? So that's the first things first. Get your suitcase. Get your suitcase, right? Second thing I want y'all to do is create a list. What I love to do, I love to have my list on my phone. And since I have an iPhone, I also have an iPad, I get to connect them, right? I open my notes section, right? And then I begin to create my list. And I'm going to show you guys here on this particular video right now how I create my list. So I start by typing in packing list because that's a good way for me to differentiate exactly what it is that I'm actually planning for. Packing list for, let's say, week trip, right? To Mexico. Oh, okay, no, let's do packing list for Mexico, right? Packing trip to Mexico. Okay. Funny enough, no, I was about to say I haven't been to Mexico, but I actually have, which is wild. So that's our title, right? Packing list for Mexico. And then I'm just going to create more of the to-do list, in a to-do list kind of fashion, right? I'm going to start to type. I'm going to click this option. And then actually, before I even do that, I'm going to type a subheading and go and type it out saying clothes, right? Clothes. That's my subheading. So we're going to break it down into your clothes, your electronics, your bath and body, right? That's how we're gonna break it down. And then of course miscellaneous. So we're gonna break it down into, let's say your clothes. We can break those down into other portions. We'll do pants, sorry y'all, pants, skirts for ladies, tops, I can't even type today, tops, what else? Underwear, yeah, underwear, I can't spell, why can't I type? Let's go with, yeah, so pants, skirts, tops, underwears, all right? Then we can go and say, okay, we're back to another subheading. We're going to go with shoes, right? Well, shoes are not really clothes, but we'll do footwear, right? And then we're going back to, let's say, sneakers or crepes, right? Sneakers. We'll do heels, and then we'll do sandals. It depends on where you're going to, like the places if you're going to a colder climate, a warmer climate, you may want to throw in here jackets. If you're going to a hotter climate, colder climate, you may want to throw in bathing suits. If you're going to a, hotter climate, you may want to throw in here boots if you're going through a hotter climate, right? And so on and so forth. This is how little I begin to create that packing list. And then I go into creating we'll do another subheading for miscellaneous. Actually, we'll do electronics, right? And then we'll do another one for miscellaneous, right? These are some of the things that we could do. Let's do one more for bath and body. Let's do a subheading for bath and body. All right, this is where you will put your makeups, your hair products, your whatever the case may be, right? Depending on if you have braids or if you're doing a sleek style, if you want to take your gels with you, your face wash, things of that nature, right? That's what you want to do. Okay? That's what you want to do. You want to first take that luggage, right? Open it up, see if you do have a good luggage, if you want, or you need to buy new luggage. And then at that point, you create that first batch of your list. Your clothes, your shoes, your footwears, your electronic list, your bath and body list, your any other miscellaneous list, your phone charger, stuff like that, right? You want to create those because what you are doing is you are setting yourself up for success when it comes to your packing. So we've created our list, right? We have created that list. We've just sat down there and just created a list, right? Next up, what do? Again, mind you, we are still starting a month ahead of time. A month ahead of our time, right? What I want you to do, as you walk back and forth from your suitcase, just throw items in there. I'm not telling you to organize it. I'm just telling you to throw items in there. The items that you think you want. The items you're thinking, okay, maybe I can get this done. Maybe I can wear this one there. Oh, I'm envisioning this outfit. Okay, let me just throw this in there because there's going to be some times within that month span where you may go shopping, when you may just try on an outfit you haven't tried in a long time because you know how we like to try and lose weight before our trips. That particular outfit may actually fit that time around. And you say, you know what, I already know I want to wear this. I'm just going to throw that in there. You are saving yourself some time when it comes to your packing. That was what I did in the trip that I went into for the Bahamas. I literally just opened up my suitcase in my basement, which is where I actually like to pack, because I have a lot of I switch out my closets during each season, because I live in a place that has 4 seasons, and so each season I try to switch out my closet. So when I switch it out, those clothes I kind of store in my basement. So I just go to my suitcase, open it up, as you can see, and I just throw stuff in there. I literally just throw stuff in there. And then later on, maybe 2 weeks before the trip, then I'll go and try and sort things out. Right? I'm like, okay, maybe I was going a little bit packing crazy. Let me actually sort this out. You may go shopping. Maybe you're going for an extended trip and you're going shopping for clothes, for different things, and you see different outfits and you buy them. You wash them, throw them in there. One little tip I'm going to give you guys when it comes to packing your underwears, this is what I love to do. I love buying them probably, like not when, but within that month span, I actually like buying new underwears. That's my own thing. I buy new underwears, I wash them when I come back, when I get home, and then I pack them right away. So at least I know for that fact, underwear is packed. That's what I like to do. Now, the other day I end up having way too much underwear in my house, but you know what? You can never have too much underwear. That's what I think. All right, that saves me time. That I can easily just check off, saying, okay, you know what? I've gotten this. I'm done. That's why we did it more of like a checklist on your notes, because you can easily just go in there and just check mark. It's completed. Right? So that being said, when we're looking at our list of like our packing list, you actually have guidance in how you actually want to pack. Right? You actually know what your packing essentials are. If you're traveling just for a weekend, maybe packing 4 jeans pants may not be the brightest idea. Like now you're just packing too much. And that list also helps you not overpack and also not underpack. I'm gonna tell you, last minute packing is one of the key problems of underpacking. When you pack last minute, you're probably going to underpack, unless you are a packing guru that you already have that kind of list and you are good to go. Like, let me show you guys one of my lists, my actual list. Not the one we just created, but my actual packing list. And these lists I do for like every other trip. All right, let me show you my packing list if I can find it. This list, yep, here we go. This list I actually used for sent to my mother, because my mother wanted me to send her a list to pack for, because she always asks me, I want to pack, but I didn't know what to pack. And each time I'll send her this list consistently. She actually just asked me about it a few days ago. Okay, so here's some of my list, right, that I actually have. I'm a list person, because it always helps me center myself. So let's go to my packing list. As you can see here, I also have a shopping list for travel, right? I have a shopping list for travel. Things that I'm going there and write a list of things that I need. And usually that list comes after I've generated the first draft of my packing list. Okay, let's look at my own packing list. Let's make this down. Let's open this up, right? This is my packing list. All right, and this was from, I believe, last year, when I kind of tweaked a little bit, right? So I had these, I updated this. I shared this actually with, I think, my mother or someone. And so I have my clothes. As you can see, I even threw my wallet there. Jewelry's there, right? Sports bra, because I love to work out when I actually go abroad. I try to, let me put it that way, I try to. Personal care, right? Face masks, toner, makeup, perfume, travel size deodorant. I'm going to give y'all a little tip when it comes to travel and stuff a bit later on, like a little tips and tricks. But toothpaste, your hygiene essentials, ladies, body screen, first aid kits, definitely, tons, hair stuff, electronic stuff, miscellaneous. And the reason why I'm actually checking these is because I'm actually I'm getting ready for my month-long trip in July, right? All of these things, and these I tend to tweak based off of where I'm actually going, right? This is my list, and this is a list that I created a few years ago that I actually need to make a little prettier, right? But it's easy for me to say, okay, I have my workout clothes packed. Cool, I'm good. I have my sandals. Now I know how to spell sandals, guys. So I knew how to spell sandals there, but not whatever, when I was typing it out, whatever. Packed, right? Slippers, flip-flops, packed, right? These are things that I can easily just toss in there. And I actually have a travel size bag for a lot of my face stuff, like my face wash and stuff like that I have set and ready to go. right? That's how I like to do my things. So y'all tell me, was this video a bit helpful for you guys, or did I just sit here and just ramble about packing and packing a month in advance, right? Beginning that packing a month in advance. So let's do a quick recap. First things first, you begin your packing at a minimum a month in advance. You go into your closet and you pull out your suitcase. Once you've pulled out that suitcase, double check with yourself is that if that's a suitcase you want to use, if that suitcase is not broken, because sometimes we have amnesia when we come back from trips. You want to make sure that you're not storing anything in that suitcase that's going to prompt you to go buy a new suitcase, because that's also going to take time. Right? Once you figure those two out, open up that suitcase in your closet, in your room, wherever it is you love to pack your wherever you love to pack. Open that suitcase up and just let it stay opened throughout that entire month. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to be very conscious of that suitcase and your trip. And you're going to begin to start feeling things in that suitcase. In that same breath, you should then create your packing list. It should be a really rough draft, just hitting those essentials. And if you need help, you can go to any kind of shopping website and you see how they demarcate their websites from like fashion to like home to decor, things like that. That's how you should do it, right? From your clothing and accessories, right? That section, then personal care, that section, then electronics, that section, what it is you're actually going to pack, and then the next section, your miscellaneous things that does not fit there. Because then what ends up happening is before you leave your house on the day of your trip, you are going to pull back up that list, scan it all through to make sure you have everything. And yes, your phone should be on that list too. Your wallet should be on that list too. If you're traveling outside the country, your passport should be on that list too, because it's a good guide when you are leaving your house the day of your trip to see if you have packed everything you actually need. Okay? I hope this video was very helpful to you guys. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. If you want more of these contents, please comment, thumbs up. If you want a one-on-one setting with me to go over how to properly plan for your trip, the stages of planning for your trip, how to pack for your trip, what to pack for your trip, the little tips and things about where to find those travel size things for your trip, please message us. Either you DM us through our Instagram, which is WanderLuxe _official, right? Or you can go into our website. Our website is the WanderLuxe.life/WanderLuxe. All right? Please reach out to us. I am here to help you guys. I'm here to guide you guys. Okay? And stay tuned for more hidden gems where we do throw you guys hidden gems of restaurants, places, maybe even vineyards around the world when I travel. I'm gonna take you guys with me, okay? I love y'all. I hope this video really was beneficial for you guys. But if you want more of my services, please go over to our website. Please go over to our Instagram and do DM us. We do give free consultation services for each first-time clients, okay? Luxe Tribe. See you soon.